Now that is impressive.
Probably BYOC.
I have respect just for getting away with it. Like,
Well, no, we're into the match now, so it does.
All right. So
okay, so there was a problem with Go TV, so we've missed the pistol round, guys. But we are into the match now. It is 1-0 Titan. Let's have a very quick look at what happened. So Cali and Apex going big in round number 1. And we're going to see full armor on all but Maniacs. Only going to have the helmets, which didn't have the money to get the helmet. So there we go.
All right, so, oh, Scream. Oh, Scream again. Great stuff there already, just entering the site.
That is so huge, because of the changes on the site now, they can plant for short here. They don't even need to take long.
They can pick up the weapon. There's Sixer on a scout. And the bomb is planted for short indeed, so Scream opening up the round for Epsilon. And we're going to see a retake come in, but they don't even have a kit on anybody at the moment. Kenny S is stuck on a CZ. Existence will pick up a kill onto Scream, though, as they decide to back away with their weapons, realizing that they are going to have to keep those weapons and the armor alive if they possibly can. At least Existence, as they will be on Eco next round. That was unexpected Scream. Very well played there, and it does look like we are going to see a pause.
So, I mean, Scream basically won that match. That round, sorry. I mean, it's only 2-2. I think the match is going to be a few more rounds than that. But he won that round for his team with those 2 huge frags.
That was amazing.
The other guy on A was in pit.
That's Land Eagle right there. Land Eagle.
Yeah. Scream is just only headshots, man. That's a small taste of his power right there, but most of his teammates will be familiar as they used to play together. But now he is the enemy, and he's shooting them in the face.
Was it you that was telling me like Scream is like super motivated now? Someone just told me that.
Not me.
I think it was, yeah, it's the guy in production. Reese, he told me that Scream is like insanely motivated with the addition of Sixer.
Really?
Yeah.
Any reason why?
I don't know, maybe because he's just a badass.
Because he's a beast.
That's probably the reason.
well,
I would think so at least.
I guess, I mean, FXio becoming notorious for not getting along with teammates or just maybe too negative an attitude. So maybe it's like quite an extreme difference to go from quite negative to quite positive, I don't know. But it's good that he's super motivated because he is a pretty damn sick player. So, you know, when all these shakeups happened and he was like, oh, maybe I'll retire or something, people went bananas. Scream can't retire. With aim like that, it's just not allowed.
No, you can't have someone retire like that just because he needs to find the team to play with. And we're going to see Titan just struggling at the moment with less than optimal weapons to deal with the situation at hand, as Epsilon are going to be peeking in with Major towards B just to see if he can find anybody. Just apply some pressure towards B, keep that threat level high. We do have a nice little crossfire between Cali and Existence towards middle though, as we see Epsilon expanding up short a little bit. So Titan, they could very well make some kills coming in. That's a great shot there from Major. Does take down Cali, and they're going to go in for the short push as Major covers the flank. In comes the push onto short. They get the entry onto Maniac, and it looks like it's going to be a relatively easy plant on the A-bomb site now, as Kenny S is working with the scout. Does pick off Major. So if he can get another couple kills, this would be pretty big actually for Titan.
If he just had the scout, he could have done it. Look at the HP. 46, 52, 9 on the T's, but it looks like he's going for exit frags because he's not going to be fast enough to defuse the bomb. He doesn't have a kit either.
This is actually really good. If he gets this first kill, he might be able to get just the next 2 quite easily. But he's going to check behind. Does have a great reaction shot. Good plays here from Kenny S. Can eliminate the remaining 2 players. Although it looks like we're going to see Sixer just go for the runner, and that is the smart move to make. Very well played by Kenny S. He realized that lots of damage could still be done. He was brave enough to go for it. He executed, and that's going to remove quite a lot of cash from Epsilon.
Apex's M4 is called the Banana of Elvis.
The Banana of Elvis?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
We'll have to ask him, actually, because that is a curious one. C'est quoi ça?
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
So, Ken, yes, the only person with a rifle here for Titan. Going to be pistols on the rest of them. Existence, Apex with P250s. Kenya's going for the nades as well. So he's going to try and put in some work in this round. But he's going to be in B for the time being, but I do wonder if we'll see him rotate that gun before any frags come in here.
Existence is in a nice position there, boosted up onto, or well, not necessarily boosted up, but he jumped up onto the double boxes there. And they could try to leave him there if they wanted to. And I mean, they may feel like they want to try to find some information, but at this point in the round, it's actually not a very smart, because Epsilon are just going to play around middle. They don't have to make a decision. Information won't be good. And we'll see Kali does go for a bit of a peek down short, and Six is going to pick up the kill. Now, Epsilon can build from this. They can move into the A bomb site as they decide to, but actually Kenny S coming in from lower dark, takes down the bomber, drops across an AK, but that's not going to reach Apex as he hits the floor thanks to GMX. Major coming in with a frag onto Existence. Kenny S still going huge though, does take down Scream as well. Oh, almost getting the double there as well, and they are lining up for him, but it's GMX to halt that aggression of Kenny S. And we do have Maniac now left over, but Kenny S has been doing incredible amounts of damage, not just this round, but the previous round as well. And that is going to hurt Epsilon's economy massively, but Maniac still in with a chance. No armor, no kit, no grenades, and now no life. Sixer does take him out, but good damage. 3 players killed. Excellent
work there from Kenny S. And as we said, looking to put in work, and put in work he did. Now he's going to look to put in some more work with the AWP versus Sixer. So we'll check out the spawn. Sixer's going to definitely get to mid before Kenny S and see what kind of angle he's going to take here.
So the first glimpse of Sixer with the AWP in hand for Epsilon. So much is on his shoulders, really, as far as expectation goes. He has to be somebody who can deliver for Epsilon. With the recent loss of FXO, or rather the removal of him, and with PM not here on the LAN, Six is going to have to come up huge with that AWP.
Interesting positioning here. They're looking to bait with Sixer in case he misses the shot, so GMX will follow up. But I don't think we're going to get any aggressive plays here from the CTs on long for a while. So it's going to be 2 men wasted for Epsilon. So it's going to be like a 3-man push versus 4, basically, depending on where they go.
And Major's they're going to run the same play, it seems. They have Major, who is in lower dark, and the bomb should be making its way up towards short right now as they make the play. And yeah, looks like they might very well do the 1-man dark, 4-man push up short again. They do have Sixer moving up with that AWP, not to find anything just yet. And there is actually the usual defense as you'd expect it here for Titan on the A side. This could be very interesting. They're getting very close. In goes the flash. Maniac pops up just for a single frag to begin with. As Epsilon struggle to make their way onto the bomb site. Maniac with another one. Kali chiming in as well. And it is a complete cleanup. No one going down for Titan. And that is a beautiful result.
Kenny S had no armor, and the rest of his team had only Kevlar. And they didn't lose a single player there. It was fantastic play there from the guys on A. You can see they had 2 people on the bomb site, one in Goose and one just hiding on slope. And they had, I think it was Kali on long, throw a flashbang all the way from there to flash the entire site.
Oh my god. And we do have Epsilon making their way. Kali was there watching lower dark. Incredible double AWP play, aggression up middle. And look at this, Kenny S and Kali going massive. It is against the ecoing players of Epsilon, but it sure is a fantastic play. I don't think I've ever seen them make that play before. Kenny S right up there towards long and up suicide, and Kali in on the angle for lower dark. That's beautiful.
That is not a meat sandwich I would want to be the meat in. That was pretty disgusting, man. And we are going to see double AWP here. Kali going to pick, well, they're both going to pick long. They've seen the guy suicide. Can they rip his head off? He is going to escape.
To do that kind of a play against, like, ecoing guys with CZs is actually, like, really brave. Brave or stupid, I don't know. Kali does get tagged down. We do have an aggressive Apex here on short, who is able to listen in and hear what's going on exactly. And there will be a lot of stepping. Does fall back, though. Hadn't the cover in middle to really play with, so it wasn't so safe to stay out there. And it looks like Titan going to fall back to more default setups, as we do have Apex potentially getting flashed in or just covered by the flash, should he spot something. And this will allow him to re-peek and get the kills if necessary. But so far, Epsilon are taking things slow.
Looks like Kali got shot through the doors on mid. Down 17 HP here. Only one with the helmet on that that team at the moment. Got Maniac just in a position where he can hide from most flashbangs and give his team some information. So has he detected? Well, he's seen it now because his head's been ripped off by GMX.
And Cali's going to be on the angle now. But he's got 17 health. Are they going to back away? That's really smart.
Yeah, so they've taken long. They've left 6 there with AWP, so that's going to make it really hard to defend this A-bomb site. But there are 25 seconds left, so they're going to need to push it fast if they are to push it. Otherwise, they're going to lose this round.
Great push there from Existence. Going to pick himself up a kill and an AK-47 to boot, as it's going to be Major and Scream pushing in, combining with 15 seconds left on the clock to get the bomb down. Existence is left over. He might just want to go for some damage. Does have a kit as well, but it looks like he's going to just stay back. His team does have plenty of cash for the buy. And looks like he's going to try his luck at a bit of a defense there, but not a huge loss. Losing that weapon would have been nice to palm it off to Kenny S, but oh well.
Yeah, I think he was probably trying to save to make it easier to fund the AWPs for his team. But I think one place I think is more useful to save when you have an AK or similar is the stairs in B tunnels, because you've got cover from both directions. You can quickly pop out and kill someone. But Kenny S is going to take down Major at the beginning of this round.
And no smokes on middle, and look what is happening. They're losing players, and we're going to see a nice entry there from GMX. And that's going to give them long control. So now they're going to feel a bit pressured up on the A site. They don't have to commit here on long, but they do have to be cognizant of how Titan's setup has now changed. And I think they're going to know exactly where all the Titan players are at the moment. Now making the slow push up long towards the crossover. Cali is there, very close on the angle. They're not going to smoke this off. It's going to be dangerous. Cali with a quick snap there on to GMX. 6 are coming around now. Has to make the shot. Has to make it count, as that bomb is there in front of him. Looking for the shot into Cali. He's not going to peek. He's going to get peeked instead by Apex up from the site. And Scream didn't come in time to synchronize with him. And another clean round. It could potentially be, unless Scream comes out with some crazy headshots. There is one. Still 3 players left alive. And it's going to be Kenny S to take him down.
So Epsilon, that's 2 rounds in a row. They've taken long successfully, but they haven't managed to execute that pincer movement and push short while they have the pressure from long. So hopefully they can do it in the future round. It is 4-4 though, so they're not doing terrible at the moment, but the money is on the Titan side for the time being. That said, the double AWPs are keeping things expensive for them.
Oh, lower dark take again here from Titan. LDLC love to mix this in as well. This is actually really, really smart. As look at this, they're all going to just jump into the spray of Existence with Apex there to back them up. It's going to be 4 quick frags to be found by Titan as Scream comes in from top mid, and he might actually be able to catch a nice one-on-one here. In fact, he will. Nice spin around there, the 180, but that's going to be it. Just Maniac and Existence killed. Some nice. They're playing really aggressive on these anti-ecos. I'd really enjoy that.
Yeah, that's really, really good. Nice fast rounds, and we'll have to see what they can do with these AKs here. No AWP for the Epsilon side, but there's 2 to grab from Titan should they manage to find their heads. They're going to smoke themselves off. That's how you smoke mids as a CT, just to get through to B. Bounce it off the grey box in CT spawn, so the doors are still open for you.
And we can see that there is not a lot of action going on at the moment. They're just taking some map control.
One thing to note though is that Cali's being a lot more aggressive here. The information play here on long. Previously he'd be sitting in pit the whole round, and you saw Sixer and GMX waiting for him previously, but now he's got the information.
B split is, I think, what they want to go for right now, and this pressure on A, that pick on A, that's actually going to really help to sell this. And with Cali so far away on long, this potential play on B could be really effective. A quick, easy kill onto Kenny S. They're going to charge on through, and who is it? None other than Existence who's there. He's going to get sandwiched between 2 angles from behind, from the B side itself. He's going to get taken out, and there's nothing Titan can do to defend against this, as Cali is staring hopelessly in distress through the smoke. And it will be GMX to reveal himself, but this is not really a winnable round for Cali. But that was nice. I was waiting for them to go for the B split. They've tried, as you mentioned, they've tried numerous plays on A. They haven't quite found the timings for it yet. Let's see if Cali's able to pick up anything else, though. There's one more into Major.
This could get expensive for Epsilon, but Sixer will prevail. And that was interesting because normally Cali's playing here, and we saw GMX was here for the trade or otherwise if Sixer missed his shot from here. But this time Cali went for an early aggressive play here to get the information, but they didn't manage to do that much with it because they still lost the round. But it's an interesting thing to see that they're changing up their strats in all places here on the CT side.
That's really smart, and Cali's going to pick up a frag onto Major again. No smoke on middle, and Kenny S with the aggression through to lower dark, going to pick off one as well. And this is what we were talking about before. You got to expect these aggressive AWP plays from Titan. If you don't expect them, if you're not ready for them, then you will suffer. And already, Screamer Major going down already. And this is also like kind of a crazy buy from Titan. Look at what they have. They have a scout with armor, 2 AWPs with no armor at all, and just 2 kits, Existence and Apex. So this is a scrappy buy from Titan, but it's working. They're just picking them off. Great scout shots there from Maniac, who's he going to come in for the repeak, but they can't find anything. Tagged to infinity. Nice triple there from Maniac. Beautiful stuff. Kenny S, Cali, their economy is low. They took a risk, and boy, did it pay off.
2 AWP frags, 2 scout frags, and a pistol to boot. That was... And no losses whatsoever. That's a huge round there for Titan. We are into round 12 now, and again, the economy hasn't really been built this entire match for either side, but I've got to say, things are going Titan's way at the moment. Just huge frags coming up for them. I mean, that round was crazy.
So we have like another eco coming in from Epsilon again, and one thing to note as we see Scream trying to go for a little cheeky pop flash there was, I think it's... There's a cool point you brought up about how they were changing the play on long. Although hold that thought, we might just see potentially some trouble here for Titan. But looks like Apex will control that peak there from Uzi, moving on through. And they are going to go for the bust up short, but I don't know if this is going to go so well for them. Do have Cali on the site. And we'll have to see if he's able to provide some of the stellar AWP work that we've seen from in the past. They are getting quite close to the P250s. GMX is actually going to take down Apex. The bomb will go down. And we've got Major left over. He's going to take down Cali, looking for the next kill. He's going to find it. The head of Maniac getting shot. And we're going to see the pickup of the AWP Major. Going to have to show us the AWP skills as the headshot onto Existence. It's Kenny S who will finally finish him off in the one-on-one. And he will get the plant. But that was very costly. We already saw the Titan's bank was really against, well, almost at its limits.
Yep, and it still is. Maniac 3,500 in the bank here, so we'll see what kind of buy comes out from the Titan side here. Epsilon did get the bomb down, which is going to give him that extra $800 per person here after losing that round. But still, just all AKs for them, so not going to get the AWP just yet. But versus... Again with the lower B pushes here.
Lower dark for Kenny S. He is very, very effective here, we've seen. And now Epsilon, they should be conditioned to expect this. They should expect this, but Kenny S actually misses the shot. Will go down, and that's going to trigger Apex to push up short. Apex is going to go in, but it is smoked off. And that's actually really cool, because Apex, in making that smoke off, would have been able to help Kenny S, but he was a little bit too slow. If Kenny S had made that shot, made that kill, Apex would then come in behind that smoke and be able to support him. It would have been pretty strong, and I think Kenny S could have made it out of there, but it's going to be a one-man advantage. I think this is the first time we've seen this in a while now for Epsilon. Sisters goes in for that info. He's going to find himself at the mercy of Izzy. What do Titan do now? Do have Apex spawning up towards short. And Epsilon waiting for a push, and that's going to be Apex taken down. That's going to initiate now the play towards this B-bomb site. There's Major and CT spawn cutting off Maniac from the reinforcement attempt. And that will be the round for Epsilon.
And 3 AWPs. If they can reach it. Nope. Oh, okay. That was unfortunate. So one thing that's interesting, I don't know if there's a dynamic here, but with a team that played 2 AWPs, if you can't afford the AWP, do you just expect to pick one up? Like, if you win the round, you're going to get an AWP, basically, unless that happens. You're just not in the right place at the right time. But I know Epsilon will want one as well. But it's going to be Titan on the eco here, and Cali is going to play aggressive. Has been spotted, though. He's going to get wallbang down to 18 HP, and that will put a stop in his tracks. This should be Epsilon's round.
It should be. It should be, and they don't have Scream with the deal, so they're fine. But we might have to see some action here from Existence. He does manage to take down Uzi, so that's well played there by Existence. He's under a bit of, well, just a bit of heat. Molotov there.
I see what you did there.
Hope he's got some marshmallows for that. But looks like Titan not going to see much action here. They do manage to get the AK-47 off the ground. But Scream is ready for this. Anyone to push through middle to try to come up short. He's more than ready for this. He might have just heard the stepping there. I think, yeah, he heard him. Mianek is going to be, his position will be known by the rest of the teammates of Scream, and they're going to deal with him quite easily. So 7-7, Epsilon playing a very, very close Dust 2 with Titan thus far. And Titan, their money is just, look at it, it's just terrible at the moment. They can't really afford the 2 AWPs that they want. And we see Existence without even a weapon because they needed some nades, they needed a kit more importantly. Oh, that is brave. That's bold stuff, isn't it? If they lose Kenny S at the start of the round, it's basically done. And he goes for the challenge up mid.
Again, we've got really aggressive play here on short once again. So they're shutting down a map, or trying to. Going to lose the 2 versus 1 there, so Cali's going to go down early in this round. So Epsilon have been playing it slow. Kenny F's going to bring it back to 4-4.
Surprised at the aggression from Cali there. I mean, very early on, you're not going to learn a lot. And he's had a Famous as well, but Maniac might be able to equalize things a little bit. Does actually get 2 quick frags. That's huge right there. And they do know where the bomb is, so they will be able to play with this information very effectively. Epsilon have to find themselves a position on the bomb. GMX try to catch someone rotating for that. Maybe they reposition towards the bomb, but looks like Titan are going to let them have it, as it was only Maniac who could feasibly get there in time. And it is going to be GMX and Sixer left over. Sixer under a lot of pressure gets taken down by Maniac. And we will see GMX against 3 now. It's a nice molly actually. That should be able to help him get the kill here. It does just about, but he took a lot of damage in the process. And here we go. Kenny has the challenge, and he will take down GMX. So, good halves exchanged, and 8-7. Is that what you expected? It wasn't what I expected.
I had limited expectations because of the roster changes on Epsilon's side. I wanted to see what they could do. Again, Major's not someone we know that much about, so I wanted to see what he could do. And he is just 1 frag behind top fragging here with GMX, who's been playing well. But I did notice like a lack of grenade work on that side from Epsilon. It just kept, you know, you saw mid was left exposed multiple times, and it cost him dearly in a number of rounds. And we saw 2 people just walking out long. And sometimes it's worth just walking out, you know, being sneaky about it. But 2 of them fell. No trade kills to be found.
Yeah, Titan playing very loose. We're going to see the CZ of Apex picking up a kill early onto GMX, as we have Major reinforcing Izzy at the moment, as they were potentially feeling a bit of a play towards the safe site. But also, this is kind of nice because if he evacuates the A-bomb site, he can play with Izzy. They can take 2-on-1s like this, and they can play for the retake with their teammates on the A site instead of having like a 1 versus 4. So I like that play there from Epsilon. As we do see the bomb go down towards short. They're going to be playing against the clock now. They do have 3 players with kits. Maybe excess amount of kits right now for Epsilon. And look at this, great smoke there coming in from Titan. Going to delay Epsilon massively there on short, but Major could just make the difference. Coming in from the slope. Existence behind the box. Maniac up on short. Great peek shot there from Existence. Going to take down Uzi. And Scream against 4 players. Going to go in. One is blind, but that's not going to help him out really, as Titan do pick up the pistol.
Okay, so that's really good for Titan. Obviously, the money build, we'll see Kenya's go with P250 only here. And this is about damage limitation now. Let's see how many scouts come out for Epsilon. Looks like only 1. 1 scout versus LDLC's 4 scouts. Uzi is going to get tagged down to 3 HP. Let's throw the scout over to Scream.
Kali's going to try his luck over it long. Does pick himself up a kill. And that is another one as well onto Sixer. So there is 3 players left alive for Epsilon, and they don't have a Scream with a Deagle. So potentially it's going to get very dangerous very soon. But Major able to return 1 onto Existence, as they do challenge him in the longhouse. That smoke is actually going to help him pick up the weapon, We're going to see him fall back with that Galil, and he does take another frag now. It's a 3-on-3, and that's another weapon dropped for a teammate. Bomb will go down onto short, as we see Major slowly inching his way up. Will get taken out by Kenny S. Then comes Izzy from the side. Kenny S wasn't expecting that one, as we do have Maniac and Apex now to try to defend this. Maniac up on short, Apex up on the bomb site. Oh, nasty shot there onto Izzy. Scream makes his way around. Now, when are we going to see the jump shots here? Scream going to try it, but Maniac coming in from the back. And Titan will get themselves in the next round, and things are going smoothly so far for them.
Well, that was an expensive round for them at the same time, and the Existence is in a weird position where I'm not sure what he can buy with 1,200 in the bank. So he's going to be, okay, he's got a P250 at least.
He bought himself a Molotov. So he prioritized being able to buy a Molotov. I think that actually might tell us quite a bit as to their intentions here. So they're opening it slow. They know that the money is pretty weak for Epsilon. And actually trying to get the pick here into this B site. They will actually take down Scream. They'll see that no one else is there. So seems like it's pretty obvious now for Titan what they should be doing.
Ooh, Apex Stink to 7 HP. Might as well throw gun over to Existence or Cali here. Kenya's just going to pick people off in CT spawn, and nobody dies there for Titan. That's really important. Cali's got 6,900 in the bank. Does pick up an AK though. Not going for the AWP here, so looks like they're going for the economy break on the T side.
Yeah, I like this. I think this is really smart. I think that they don't need to AWP just yet.
With one Galil, they may be looking to win this round and take the AWP and swap it out for the Galil.
And they were going for the boost there on Sixer, but he was not able to connect the shot over the smoke. And we're going to see him watching towards middle, but they do have players coming in from short right now. Sixer making one nice shot there onto Kenny S already. GMX also able to grab one onto Existence, and that's going to put it to a 4-on-3 now. And Titan are yet to break an area. They are working themselves up middle, potentially for this B split. Great shot there onto Apex. Sixer putting in work, as we do have Maniac trying to make his way in. That's a great HE there, placed perfectly. And it might just be Sixer to move in as he hears the bomb get planted there. Maybe to take a quick kill. That would be risky. And he's not going to go for it. Going to wait for his teammates instead. We do have Maniac, who's about to get flanked by two players. And there it is. It's now all down to Cali, who does take down Sixer. And we've got to see now if Uzi and GMX are going to be enough here to stop Cali. In goes the Incendiary. Out Cali goes, misses the shot. And GMX will not let him live it down. And we're going to see Epsilon with a defuse. And they finally are going to put themselves on the board here on the CT side.
They retain the AWP as well, which is really important for their money, which is not doing fantastic at the moment, but that is going to certainly help. Let's see what buy comes out. Titan still able to buy here, keep the pressure up on the CT economy. They are 3 rounds ahead as well, so everything to play for here. AWP coming out for KDS.
And will he challenge middle against Sixer? And there is the smoke down immediately. And they aren't going to go for the boost. So Kenny S should be safe here momentarily, and he, wow, catches what was GMX doing? He was just running straight across short, like wasn't even looking, didn't even look
no
once
breaks
to the left. Yeah, pretty much. It's like it's on ice skates, and Kenny S is got a nice angle into middle now, and this is basically just all to play for Titan and Epsilon.
If you look at the current Titan layout, they're pretty much just waiting for KDS to just wipe out the rest of the team. They're just all hanging out, keeping map control, while he just kind of goes around and savages people.
Yeah, I mean, this is really effective. Epsilon might, again, feel in a position where they might not necessarily not be too comfortable just sitting on the sites two apiece, and might want to try to push out for some info. So if they do that, then they gave enough of a delay to catch that. And we can see that they're instead sitting on the sites, and in goes the play onto the A site right now. Maniac going to pick off Uzi already. In comes Sixer with a quick flick though. Won't make anything happen. They synchronize the push well. Maniac picks up the kill. And we're going to see the save from Major and Scream.
Look at how Titan took long there. They took it with 3 people. First they had Kenny S holding the AWP long range. Then they had 3 flashes come out in perfect timing as each player came out, which was kind of quite excellent and very focused and attention to small detail compared to when we saw Epsilon one round. They just kind of walked out of 2 people and they both died to Maniac in long. So again, we're seeing the problems of having a new team here. Major gets tagged through the water, 18 HP. Can they save these guns here?
Scream able to take down one. And I mean, Titan don't have the best money in the world. I mean, if Major could get a couple there, or one at least, would have been nice. But only 2 players have to rebuy here for Titan. Imagine if that had been 3, that their money is close to being broken. Look at that. I mean, Epsilon aren't too far away from forcing an eco on Titan. But Titan are starting to gain some momentum, starting to gain some traction. If they win this round relatively cleanly, as they should do, as they're supposed to, then things will start to get really awkward really fast for Epsilon as they are going to be left in the dust. And in goes Caddy. Does get flashed though, and that's perfect. He does get taken down. In comes Scream though with the Deagle on the B site, trying to deal with this aggression. Deagle is going to get shut down. And once again, push from Longhouse. Going to find a weapon. Sixer coming in from mid. The timing is perfect. And just like dominoes, they fall one after another. Maniac is left with 3 HP. I don't understand how this happened. Epsilon just finding these perfect timings to push and picking up those weapons. And wow.
Maniac has 1 minute to survive on 3 HP. It's like Battle Royale or something.
Nice shot there onto Izzy. Something to remember is that they don't actually have armor, so... Well, he's only got 3 HP. They only need to hit 1 bullet, so it's just surely not. Surely not. Maniac, though, he's going to try. And this is smart to try to do as much damage as possible. So let's see now if he can get the pick here onto Six. It's like Whack-A-Mole does take him down. You can see the aim punch really coming in there. And they did take down 2 players of the 4 that were left alive. And I don't think did they even grab that AK? I don't think they grabbed the AK there. So they only got 1 weapon out of that as well. So decent damage control.
It was a pretty good round there for Epsilon.
Yes.
And Sixer has the AWP now. And a mixed buy here for KNES, for Titan, sorry. Again, I just want to keep this economical pressure on Epsilon so they do not run away with the cash here. So we can see again, while they won at rounds, they have next to no money in the bank right now.
It's going to be very tough now for Epsilon to hold in. Sixer is going to have to do all the damage, and he's going to go down almost immediately. Just takes down Existence before the trade comes in, thanks to Kenny S. And Kenny S might have his eyes trained on that AWP on the floor, but it's going to be Maniac who comes in from middle that takes down Scream, and that might just relieve enough pressure off of this retake attempt. That Titan should be able to clean it up pretty easily, but there is a Major and an Izzy alive. So Major's going to get tagged down pretty severely, and Izzy going to have to move in. Does take down Apex. 2 players there standing. There it is. Kenny S did manage to find that AWP. Maniac goes down, but Kenny S will find the shot, the wall bang onto Izzy, and that's going to be the round. 13-9 as Titan are starting to, once again, to get the rounds together. But Epsilon have, I think, consistently on the first half as well. They're really good at just putting the damage into the right times. Just always keep Titan's money on the ropes.
Indeed. This will be an eco here, so we should have, looking at the buy here, not much in the name of name, so I think we're going to look at 14-9 here in favour of Titan. So Epsilon going to have to pull out some really aggressive plays after this round to bring things back into their favour. They have to take chances here, get early picks, otherwise this is going to go Titan's way.
So Kenny S might just see some action soon as they slowly walk towards him, but it's going to be Apex who will find the kills. And what are Epsilon to really do? I mean, so they actually will pick off Kenny S, so shouldn't speak too soon as they are making their aggression up towards that middle area, but they will go down. So we can see the money now. Money, there it is. Okay, so money. They're going to be able to go for the buy. And this is, okay, they have to win this round. There's just no 2 ways about it. It's 14-9. It's make or break now. I mean, they have the next map coming up, but they absolutely need to win this first map. I mean, we've got Cash and Mirage coming up, potentially Mirage, if they manage to tie things up either here or on the next map by winning either one of the first or second maps. And I don't know if their chances are going to be nearly as good on the other two maps.
Funnily enough, LDLC had anti-Kenya strats on Mirage. And now some of those teammates are on Titan with Kenya. We'll go into those a bit later.
Alright, well, looks like they are being cleaned up easily. And we've already seen how broke Epsilon are. They're about to get even more broke as they lose all their weapons, all their armor, and all their grenades and everything else that they bought. And they have to buy because it's match point for Titan. And this is looking very bad. They have only picked up 2 rounds on the CT side. I mean, what do you make of that?
Murder, she wrote.
We do have Scream picking up the deal once again. And Cali going to go in for the quick peek there onto long. 4 of them are playing from A.
Look at that. Can you just see them? That's good play there from Titan. From Epsilon, sorry.
Nice shot there from Scream.
Please.
Already 2 players going down, and once again the pistols seem to be giving more rewards to Epsilon than anything else, to be honest. Nice dink there from GMX, not enough to get the frag, but Titan are low. They've got 3 players. Kenny S is weak. Maniac is weak. This is certainly doable for Epsilon. They don't have any kits though, so they've got to be quick. Major going to find the play who's supposed to catch the rotations, and they're all going down. Existence now is the last man standing. He is 1 against 4, does spray down Sixer. Only 16 bullets left in the weapon, as he is going to toss in the smoke. There's the underhanded throw. That's a really, really smart one. He's going to try to spray through it a little bit, just covered enough time to get the reload in, but Uzi's going to come around the corner, finish the job, and Epsilon managed to do it again. They keep doing this. They keep winning these rounds.
It's important as well because they've got 2 AKs and an AWP. They survived with a fair amount of players, which will give them a fighting chance in this next round. Titan very much going to be able to buy in this round. You can see Existence starting with $8,000. So he's probably going to drop the AWP unless he fancies a pot shot. Going to play pass the parcel. And Apex is going to throw his pistol instead of his AWP.
The crazy thing is that this is doable. That's the crazy thing. And we're going to see the boost over the smoke from Sixer. This might just catch Existence. There he is. We just saw a glimpse of Existence there, jumping up and down. There. Oh, no, in fact, no, that's somebody else. But Existence is there. Sixer, can he find a shot? He can't. And now his position's known. Oh, in the face. Kenny S goes down from behind the door. Sixer already with a frag. They're going to try to assault him. Goes for the quick flick shot, but Apex will take him down. Apex with another fantastic kill onto Major as GMX does come in towards CT spawn. Smoked off, but there is a tiny gap for him to spot through, and he's going to tag a couple bullets onto Apex. Now as Scream puts work in onto Maniac, onto Apex. Scream is going huge right now, 2 frags already. It's a 2-on-1 now as he is finally silenced. Uzi coming in from short, as we will see him steadily making his way around, checking every nook and cranny to avoid getting caught off guard. All the hope rests on Uzi right now for Epsilon and Dust 2. He's going to find himself the bomber, and now it's a 1-on-1, but the clock has started. But can he do it? He will. Cali with a nice shot there onto Uzi, and 16-10 is the score on Dust 2. We do